I am Dr. Tunde Lawal. I am the founder, chairman, and chief executive of Wright Limited. The company was founded in 1997, but it didn't become operational until year 2000. It started operation as a result of the global repositioning of that prominent animal health company worldwide, Nigerian. Wright came into operation with lots of experience, spanning several years, gathered while servicing Nigerian and promoting its veterinary pharmaceuticals and biologicals in Nigeria. Today, apart from the pharmaceutical business, we are also into animal nutrition as well as laboratory reagents, equipment, and consumables. Our principals are Nigerian SAS of France, alongside its subsidiary Coupavet, also of France. And of course, because we are now active in the laboratory sciences, we are working with Qiagen GmbH in Germany, as well as Tenor KS of Denmark, and a laboratory supplier consultancy outfit in the UK, Idon Buyers. Wright happens to be present in every market segment that matters. Trypanosomiasis as a subject is one area that's what I will refer to as the bane of animal production in Nigeria. Animal trypanosomiasis causes abortion in cattle, in pigs, and when you talk about abortion, you lose a lot of the animals before they are even born, and the even dairy animals are not able to produce milk and so on. So there's a lot of loss contingent on this problem, animal trypanosomiasis. Chemotherapy remains the single most important way of tackling this problem when all efforts to produce vaccines for this problem as a means of prevention has failed. And we are talking of chemotherapy. There are 2 or 3 molecules that are used to cure this problem, and all the molecules are, by the grace of God, known to have been owned by the company we work with, Nigerian. Even though the patent is lost now and is an open market thing, Nigerian have been in the forefront for the past 40 years in producing solutions for this problem we call animal trypanosomiasis. So in this case, if you have a company that can boast of Salmorin trypamedium, Novidium, and Tripadim, then you are definitely the leader in this area of trypanosomiasis. That is one. Let us come to the area of animal biology. When you talk of animal biology, you are talking of vaccine and vaccination. The company we represent, Nigerian SAS of France, remains the biggest in that area worldwide today. And the technical expertise of that company is what we are using here to back up our claims in the market. So we have vaccines for the various important diseases of animals, including Mareks. That's what we call avian cancer in chickens, the foot and mouth disease in cattle, and so many other vaccines that are of economic importance. So we are leading in that area as well, and we are relying on the expertise, and we remain the repository of knowledge that Nigerian has been known for. Then, of course, we come to area of nutrition. Organic acids are doing wonders now. These days, the trend is that the use of chemicals in food producing animals is being discouraged. This means that you are not encouraging the use of a lot of antibiotics and other chemicals as therapeutic agents for disease control. Rather, we now encourage the use of things that will control the growth of these microbes. The growth of these microbes in the feed of these animals. So it is in this area that the products from Celco and Trial Nutrition, their sister company, is giving us an edge in this market. Our products are in two categories: the imported and the locally manufactured. The imported, we can be sure of the standards of our principals who are tested and proven. And talking about the local manufacture thing, Wright Nigeria has come a long way in that the key managers and functionaries of the company have gathered several years of experience from established and trusted organizations. As the chief executive, I'm coming from a rich and diverse background, having learned a lot from the pharmaceutical industry, and we have been able to attract the brightest and the best in terms of production, in terms of quality assurance, and in terms of marketing. A lot of the guys that are our principal officers and functionaries are coming from the pharmaceutical industry, and our marketers are guys that have been trained as veterinary surgeons in addition to some marketing knowledge. This is why it was not difficult for us to get the certification, GMP certification, as made wide by NAFDAC. It was stringent, it was very strict, and we were able to go the whole hog, and our plant was certified to produce these products. Locally, we are manufacturing 12 formulations now, ranging from multivitamins to anticoccidia to antiemetics and to some tonics. And with all this and the confidence we are receiving from our market, we think now even the sky can be our limit. If there is anything that is going for us as a company, it is the credibility and integrity that we have mustered over the years. Wright started on a good note, being a representative of the well-known organization, known for its quality products, known for its innovation, and known for very good brands. And today, Wright is rated in Nigeria as probably the best in terms of quality. We've got a number of products that are manufactured locally here in our plant in Lagos, and which are of international standards. Because we are working with these prominent multinational organizations, our tradition is such that we cannot be seen to fail. We draw from the wealth of experience of these principals to formulate our high quality products And we have a number of products that are market leaders in their own right. Embazine Fort is our flagship and is the market leader for all coccidiostats in the Nigerian market. We've got some other products like Embazoril, which is a multivitamin plus antibiotic that is able to do a lot of omnibus things, taking care of the health of our chickens. We've got multivitamins like Vitalite, and we are probably the market leader in the area of anti-emetics. These are dewormers for livestock. When we say market leaders, because we've got about 8 brands, 8 presentations of different brands, and I do not see any other company boasting of that range of products, especially in the anti-emetic area. So we are very well received in the market. Wright is synonymous with quality in the Nigerian animal health and nutrition industry. You see, what we are doing is directly linked with food production. We must continue to produce animal protein to support the growing population of the world. And if that is the case, then we can see the animal production industry growing, not only in Nigeria but worldwide. And for as long as we produce chicken, produce pork, produce beef, produce mutton, produce all sorts of protein from animals, we will continue to need medications to keep them alive, vaccines to prevent diseases, feed additives to make them grow faster, because there is that challenge that you must produce them more rapidly, and so on and so forth. So the future is very, very bright. But I must say that only the smart will survive, because competition will continue to grow. And as long as it's becoming more competitive, only the smart, the guy who works smartly, would. You can work hard, but if you don't work smart, there won't be a chance for you. And this is why we are starting in earnest. We are now into animal health. We are producing our stuff here. In case the Europeans and the Americans choose not to come here after some time, we should be able to produce on our own. As a country, Nigeria will have to develop its petrochemical industry so as to be able to produce raw materials to feed the big pharmaceutical companies that are coming up. It's unfortunate that right now we have to go to Asia and to Europe to bring in our raw materials before we can compound. So a lot of people say, are we really manufacturing? Yes, we manufacture. The fact that we don't produce the raw materials does not subtract from the fact that we manufacture. We do, but we will do better if we can develop our own petrochemical industry like it's being done in China and India, and we can now integrate backwards such that companies like ours can do our own raw materials and put it in our system, produce these products so that our prices can come lower and lower, and a lot of our people will be able to afford it. At the end of the day, costs will go down and things will flow better, the economy will improve, and we will live longer. Because we deal with medications, vaccines and stuff like this, the issue of warranties don't come in. But our customers are always rest assured that should they have any reason to complain about any particular product, we are always available.